Hey guys, it's your girl Ave. I don't know why, but my phone keeps cutting off after like a few minutes and like just bink. I don't know what that's about. So I have to re-say everything I just said. Um, I was just saying, I'm a fucking idiot. um, I only have 2 pictures of my second weight loss on hand, and I found the little chip where I have more pictures of my weight loss. So I got more proof to show you guys everything that I lived through and share y'all my story. So we talked about how I went into high school, a new person. I was 15, I lost a lot of weight. I'm going to show you some more pictures. This is when I was 16. And I went through a little phase and had the scene hair and the contacts and the extensions and yada yada. And I, as you can see, didn't start gaining the weight till I was 16, 17 mainly. That was because in high school we had PE, so it kind of kept me up to date. I still walked home to and from school. That was nothing out of the norm, always walking. So I had some problems at home, and I remember I lived with my aunt, and they said that because she didn't have full custody of me or some bullshit that I couldn't attend the school nearby, and da-da-da, I don't know. But so schooling was a little bit difficult for a minute, so I was basically a dropout. Not by choice. My mom literally pulled me out. I didn't stop going to school and all that. Through her vision, through her lens, I was a delinquent teenager, Through my lens, I felt disrespected. Yeah, I'm a teenager, but I'll just give you a little rundown, you know. Not to like shame my mom or anything on her parenting, but like sorry, this is my stepdad's alarm. I don't know if you can hear it, but that thing's loud. She asked me for passwords and emails, whatever, so she can get into my social media spaces, Facebook, whatever, MySpace at the time. She had access to all of that. What she didn't do was confront me about these things. All she did was 911, what's your emergency? And it's like, why call the cops on people? Why can't you just sit down and talk to people? Like, especially when your mother did it to you, like, how that felt, and you still fucking did it to me. In my mind, I did everything that you asked, and you didn't talk to me. You just said, take her. She's a delinquent child. But yeah, we're not going to be here to play blame games and all that. We're about my weight loss. Basically, me and my mom, we're always bumping heads. She's a fire sign. I'm a water sign too. So, not a whole good mix. But she was going through a lot, so she had a lot of stress and whatnot, whatever. I guess that was just one less problem for her to deal with. I was living with my aunt, and this wasn't too good because I didn't know low key that she didn't really like me. She took me in and got me a phone, and your mom, she betrayed you. She chose them over you, and she abandoned you. And why did you talk about my mom like that too? And then getting phones. My cousin, she's 2-3 years younger than me, and she had this touch screen phone and this and that, and we're gonna get you a phone, but I can't get you one like that. But look at this one. Your cousin wanted this one before, and then she saw that one and picked that one. But little old me, just grateful to have a fucking phone that I can talk to people. I didn't care if it was touchscreen, dude. I mean, a phone's a phone, you know? And, as a teenager, you need a phone, you know? So, yeah. At 17, I started gaining the weight because I was out of school. I wasn't really doing anything active. You know, I was away from my friends now because I'm in another area. And, you know, it's nothing to do again. Let's fucking eat. I started dating someone older than me. And I was 17, almost 18. So in my mind, I'm almost an adult. You know, typical teenage mind, you know. So that's, you know, what I did. And when my aunt found out, she called the cops. Again, you know, nobody really sat down to really talk about, you know, anything. It was just, okay, you want to play games? 911. Like, nobody likes to talk to family. They just like to call cops on them. That's what I learned. So anyways, it was like a whole mess. I was in like this place called Aurora for like 5 days. They put me on new medication for depression. You know, I was back at my mom's house, and man, you know, it was crazy. I went on online dating. My mom found a charter school that I could attend, and I took the bus there, and I started going to school there. Met some really cool people. As a matter of fact, I'll show you some more. I'll take y'all with me. See if I can show you all my pictures here. And I should have had it up. Let me show you some of my weight loss here. And it's gonna take 5 years to load. But yeah, high school was crazy, but I did finish it. I got my diploma. So I know all of you guys that thought that I wasn't. There you go. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, here we go. That's me. 16, 15, I don't know, somewhere around there. I was at my Nana's house. She always got it all decked out and whatnot. But yeah, I was feeling myself, man. Like, I don't know if you can really see me or my face, but I guess you can see my body, and that's what matters. I literally still had a little bit of pudge, but not, you know, a whole lot. And, let's see, I think it was this one. Yeah, I met some pretty cool people. Here's my senior hair again. It was my best friend. His name was RJ. Man, we were always hanging out and stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen that fool in a minute. Last time I seen him, he dyed his hair blonde, and man, I don't know. So anyways, I started going to a charter school, started online dating, and at that time it was POF that just started up, and yeah, I was, you know, on there, and I met my first boyfriend, and you can definitely tell I gained weight. And my first relationship, well, I got comfortable, dude. This was my first job because he was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. So he told me to go get a job, and I did. That was my first day. at Chipotle. Absolutely terrible. The people were cool, but I just didn't like the establishment and all that. And he ended up eventually leaving me, and I was at my heaviest. 189 pounds. I couldn't believe I was almost 200 pounds in that picture. And you can see my face. I was... I came back home and I decided I'm going to start my weight loss journey. So, from the heartbreak and all that, I lost a little bit of weight. I'll show you that right now. Because I wanted to start documenting it. And, so from the heartbreak, I got down to like 152 pounds. And I ended up getting into a plateau. And I was having a hard time trying to figure out what I could do. You can even see my tattoo right there. Oh, that's a video. What I could do to get over this plateau. So my nana was like, hey, I got phentermine. And phentermine is a natural, far from natural. It's a weight loss pill. And come over here with the light. It's a weight loss pill that you can actually go get at any weight loss facility, if I'm not mistaken. And it's basically legal speed. I didn't know that at the time. My nana just told me, hey, you know, trying to help a sister out. So she sent me like a supply of some. And I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to, but I took it every day. And I remember it was working. I wasn't hungry. I felt jittery and a little bit like in my head, like stir crazy, like but it was working. I wasn't hungry. I was losing weight. So I had been taking that for about a month, and I kid you not, because I remember I had to get ready for graduation. I was getting ready to walk, and we had to leave the house, and I hadn't left the house. I didn't need to, and that was a rude awakening because I had my first panic attack, and I didn't know what the hell it was or what it was from and this and that. My mom kept asking me, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, we couldn't even leave the house. I was panicking. I got in the car. I said, I don't want to leave. I'm almost on the verge of tears, like I'm about to cry. I don't want to leave. Eventually, I slipped down and said, you know, I've been taking the phentermine. That's how I've been able to lose the weight. And she just, oh my God, give me the rest of that now. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, you're fucking grandma. And I was like, she then told me what it was, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it it did work. I'll show you the pictures. Here's some. I don't know if you can really tell. I started feeling myself. That's the other video. So, yeah, I lost the weight and I got down to 128 before I stopped those pills. So I lost quite a bit of weight there, but again, it wasn't healthy. You know, I basically starved myself for a whole month. As soon as I quit those, you guys, my body was like, let me eat. And let me tell you, I ate. And the third time was the worst one because that was the heaviest I had ever been, at 229 pounds. So we'll have to talk about weight loss number 3. But number 2, I even remember making that little, I don't know what you would call it, like a diorama, or I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna be skinny. I'm gonna, dye my hair, and it's gonna be long, and I'm gonna wear these cute heels, and I'm gonna wear a bikini. And you don't realize that over time your body going like a yo-yo, it's not gonna be the same after a while. So I did what I could to kind of keep me motivated, but mainly the second weight loss was from a heartache. That was my first boyfriend. I really thought that I was going to live my whole life with this guy. We lived in a whole nother state together. I had to fly back home. My mom had to fly me back, and it was just, he just told me I'm not happy and sat there while I bawled my eyes out. That told me he hadn't been happy for a very long time, and just kind of kept me around until he just popped. And he didn't give 0 shits about anything that I felt. And that was a very horrible feeling. I remember having nightmares when I got home. Like, I couldn't find him. Your subconscious, is trying to what's going on. And, he made me feel like fucking shit. Like, damn, dude, I didn't know I was that terrible to you. But it's what miscommunication is. If you don't talk or speak about how you feel and you let things bottle up, that's what happens, dude. So, needless to say, I lost a lot of my stuff because it was in Nebraska, and I'm going to send it to you, and no, he never sent it to me. I remember my childhood blanket was with him. Whatever, dude. So, that was my second weight loss. I said I wouldn't say it was healthy. The same with the first one. You're, eating the same thing every day. Well, the second one, starving yourself and, going through a heartache is just, and turning to weight loss pills. No. Highly not recommend, dude. I'm still hurting from those psychologically with panic attacks and anxiety. I haven't been the same since. So definitely stay clear of that. I wouldn't recommend no diet pills. I don't care how natural they are. Don't do it. But yeah, thank you guys for hearing me out for this. I'm going to see if I can dig up some more pictures for y'all so you can see how I lost it and then gained it a third time. Peace.